All rise. Support court with Judge Vanderby is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1064, Adams case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Mr. Adams?
Yes.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, Your Honor, I've decided that I need a little more money a month with the child that we have, so that's why I'm here.
All right. So currently, how much are you receiving?
I think it's about minimum wage.
Okay, so about what, $213 or so,
Yeah.
something like that?
Yes, around
Okay.
that area.
All right. How old is the child?
She's 5.
Okay. Does mom give anything extra? Has she been doing anything extra?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
So how did you all get to this point? She's on minimum wage child support. Was she working previously?
She was working previously, and then she quit the job. I want to say I can't really get that backstory out of her, but we had to separate, Your Honor. I couldn't do it anymore.
You couldn't do what anymore?
I couldn't be with her. She started to get very just abusive. For what it is, my breaking point, she went upside my head because I couldn't put her food in the microwave.
Oh wow. This lady did that?
Your Honor,
She looks so sweet.
No, you darn near need to get the bailiff in here. I can't. She's very abusive. She can play the.
Did he really just say that she allegedly hit him because he didn't heat up her food? That's not just petty, it's a serious red flag. Domestic violence, regardless of who's responsible, is a critical issue. Notice the reactions in the courtroom. The judge and everyone else are completely caught off guard. But here's the twist. She later reveals that she was off her medication at the time. So, was this just a one-time outburst, or is there a pattern of behavior? Let's dig deeper and examine the situation more closely.
Oh, okay. You're not gonna throw nothing at me, are you?
No, ma'am. No.
Okay. Well, he said you went upside his head. I just want to make sure you don't try to go upside mine.
It was a rough day that day. You know, Your Honor, I'm diagnosed bipolar, and I was just having a really rough day. And our child, she was just really just crying all day, and I just needed a little bit of help. And he was just saying he couldn't help me at home, and so that's why I just kind of acted out.
Oh, okay. So it was an isolated incident?
Huh?
Was it an isolated incident?
I'm sorry. When she get her foot going like that, I just.
No sudden moves, right? You're not planning on throwing anything at me, are you? No, Mom. Okay, good. So he claims you hit him? I want to make sure you don't get any ideas about doing the same to me. It was just a really rough day, Your Honor. I'm diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and I was struggling to manage my emotions. Our child was crying nonstop, and I desperately needed help. But he said he couldn't assist me at home, and that's when I lost control. So you're saying it was a one-time incident? Asterisk pauses asterisk. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Asterisk nervous chuckle asterisk. When she gets going like that, I just trail off.
Was it an isolated incident?
What do you mean, isolated?
Like, did that happen one time?
No.
She's gone upside your head numbers of times.
Numbers, dozens.
It's because he let my medication. I was off my medication, and he said he couldn't pay for it because it was too expensive. You know, but I'm back on my medication now, and he said we were going to try and work things out. I still love him. I mean, look at him. He's a fine-looking man, and I love our child. And
He's a nice-looking guy.
I really want to work it out, and I just got this new job.
Now things get even more complicated. She openly admits to having bipolar disorder and acknowledges that missing her medication led to the outburst. While mental health struggles are real and can be tough to manage, the question remains, does that justify physical violence? The law is clear. Being off medication doesn't give anyone a free pass to lash out. Courts consider mental health, but they also prioritize safety, especially when a child is involved. And here's the key point. This wasn't a one-time incident. That fact becomes crucial when determining the outcome.
Tell me about that new job.
Well, manager at a fast food restaurant.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get back on my feet, and but I got a lot of debt, so I have to save that money, and I don't feel like I can pay more child support right now.
How much are you making now at your new job?
I'm making $55K.
55,000. That's a lot from where you're at now.
I didn't have anything before, and I just have a lot of the credit card debt.
Okay.
And health debt, with my medication and my visits.
I understand. You understand that he has things that he needs to pay for you all's daughter, right?
Yes.
And I can only imagine $200 or so for a 5-year-old is not cutting it.
It's not.
You understand that, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
So it's only fair that your child support is increased because your income has changed and you have the means now to support your daughter a little bit better. Now, that's not to say, I understand that you have debt. I understand that you have things that you have to pay for, but with what's in the best interest of the child, your child support should be increased. You understand that, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Is your daughter involved in any extracurricular activities or anything?
Yes, she's in ballet.
Ballet, okay. How much is ballet?
It comes to about, I want to say, about $200 a month.
$200 a month? Okay. And she goes throughout the year?
Yes.
Okay. What about health insurance?
I pay health insurance.
All right. How much is health insurance?
It's about $222 a month.
All right.
Let's take a closer look at this. She went from earning minimum wage to suddenly making $55,000 a year. That's a huge jump. While she claims to have debt, the court's main concern isn't her credit card bills, it's the child's well-being. Here's an important legal point. Child support is calculated based on the non-custodial parent's income before personal expenses. So even with her debt, her new salary means she can contribute more to the child support. Judging by the way the judge is acting, it's clear that's exactly what's going to happen.
Can mom attend any
No.
ballet? No. Oh, okay.
No.
Okay. Oh, okay. I see. So mom has supervised visits.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. All right. So this is what we're going to do, ma'am. We are going to adjust your child support so that it increases to reflect what it should be based on your new income. You testified that your new amount was $55,000. That would bring your gross to $4,580, bringing your net to...
And there's the verdict. The court has recalculated her monthly child support obligation to $928.80 based on her new salary. This amount covers basic support and reimburses Mr. Adams for health insurance. But is this ruling fair? Legally speaking, absolutely. Courts use a percentage-based model for child support, which in this case is 20% of her net income for one child. The takeaway here is clear. The law doesn't consider if you just got a raise or if you're struggling with debt. If your income goes up, so does your financial responsibility to your child.
$3,504. You only have one child? This is your only child?
Yes, Your Honor.
So that's going to be based on 20%, which brings your child support amount to $700.80. Now you do have to reimburse dad for the health insurance. Okay? So that's $780 plus the $222 for health insurance reimbursement. That brings your monthly obligation to $922.80 per month. Okay? You understand that?
Can I just mention one thing, Your Honor?
Sure.
Reggie, he's a used car salesman, and he sold me this discounted car, and it's just a junk car, and I've been having so many bills from this car.
Okay.
And I just had it in the shop, and it was $750.
All right.
Because it's just breaking down, and I don't know how I'm going to be able to afford all this because he's the one who sold me this and said it was a good car.
So what did you want me to do about it?
I sold her that car.
Well, here's the deal. I don't even need your defense because I didn't need her story. It doesn't have any impact on what it is that I have to do. This isn't a divorce. where, you know, we're in a temporary orders hearing and we're talking about splitting debts and anything like that. So it's irrelevant to what we're doing here today. However, you have to take care of that expense. That's how you're going to have to handle it. And if the two of you have an issue that ends up having to result in litigation, that'll be done in a different court. Okay? So as of today, your child support has been increased to $922.80. Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, do you have anything further?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Ah, the classic deflection tactic. She tries to shift the focus by claiming Mr. Adams sold her a faulty car, suggesting this somehow justifies lowering her child support payments. Nice try, but legally, it's irrelevant. This is a child support case, not a small claims court hearing. The judge quickly shuts down this argument, and with that, the case is closed. The judge has ruled to increase the mother's child support payments to $922.80 per month, ensuring the child gets the support they need. Meanwhile, her complaints about the car are dismissed as irrelevant. The biggest takeaway? The court always prioritizes the child's best interests. Personal debts, drama, and past conflicts won't change that. Now, we want to hear from you. Was this ruling fair? Should the father have pushed for even more support? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown as wild as we did, be sure to like this video, subscribe for more courtroom drama, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a case.